trying to earn a dollar. I've got to change from the ways of this old blue collar. I work my fingers to the bones to pay my bills. Now my uptown dreams just went downhill. You laugh if you want 'em, but I don't think it's funny. Lord knows I got too much more than the end of my morning. Well, they repoed my truck 'cause I couldn't make the payment. And I got a letter from the bank in regards to a bad check. I tried to call my baby, said I'm taking you out, but I didn't pay my phone bills past due amount. I'm catching pure hell from Monday through Sunday. Lord knows I got too much more at the end of my morning. 7 days a week and I don't see a dime. Lord knows the government is robbing me blind. How's a man ever gonna get on his feet when there's too many ends to meet? Man, I need money like a fish needs water. Yeah, between the lint and the change, I ain't got a quarter. Everything you see is everything that I own. Lock, stock, and barrel, hell, and dogs even gone. You're wondering why I'm walking around every day from there. Lord knows I got too much more at the end of the morning. Yeah, I got too much more at the end of the morning. Somebody lend me a quarter.
Hey, everybody. It is Wednesday. You know what time that is. It means it's going to be another live episode on Vickey P. And you guys know how I do. You know it's the vibe. So you guys get ready. I have a special guest on here. And when I tell you, this guy can sing gospel, country, southern soul, R&B, rap. He can do it all. He's like a gumbo soup. And I mean, he can do it all. And all of it is good music. So before I bring him on, you guys know I have to send a shout out to my sponsors. My sponsors are a Level Up Management Company, a Level Up Promotions, Bussins Unlimited, the Boss Chicks of Augusta, Joker's Comedy on the Move, and Toast the Event Bar. All right, you guys, I'm not going to prolong this anymore, so I am bringing him on right now. Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm alive. I ain't complaining.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's no need to complain. We just need to live our best lives. That's
Live your
what we
best
need
life
to do.
and work it out.
Come on now. Now, who is Joe Solomon?
Old country boy from Milledgeville, Georgia.
Milledgeville, Georgia.
Yeah, I
Mill-
grew up with a whole bunch of sisters, and when I was young, moved to Philadelphia, so I got a taste of that kind of music up there. But I'm just a country boy from Milledgeville, Georgia.
wow, it's funny. Gosh, well, we were raised what, like an hour from each other, maybe an hour
Yeah,
15 minutes from each other. Lincolnton, Milledgeville. Oh, wow. That's
yeah.
so. When did you start singing, Joe?
Oh man, that's probably around the age 5 or 6. Just running around the house singing Sam Cooke. Um, some of the favorites my mom used to listen to, Tyrone Davis, a lot of that
Mm,
stuff. And
mm, mm.
yeah, I think I've been singing probably since then, maybe 5, 6 years old.
Wow. Did
Yeah.
you did you come from a family that sings?
Nobody in my family can do this.
Come on now.
I'm serious. My children, I've yet to see if they can do it. My sisters can't do it. My aunts and uncles, I've never seen anyone be able to do it. I've never taken a lesson. I still can't tell you the difference between a bass clef and a treble clef.
You have so many different like voices. Like, because I think the first time was like 2 years ago. I think you were singing a Anthony Hamilton song, and
Hmm.
I was like, "Who is that?" And they put you on speakerphone, and I was like, "Oh my God, he sounds just like Anthony Hamilton." And then I saw you perform in Atlanta maybe like a year and a half ago, and
Okay.
you were amazing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Amazing. I
Well,
was
I just, I don't know why I was given. I don't.
okay.
It's all
Say
my life.
say that again because your phone went out. So say what you just said.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't. All I can do is say it's a God-given talent because, like I said, I've never taken a lesson. For some reason, I've always been able to sing all genres of music and write all genres of music, and it's it's just a blessing.
Do you play any instruments?
No, I
No
want to
instruments.
learn guitar, but I have construction hands, and they don't work too good with delicate.
I'm telling you, I
they
know, honey. So
they don't do too good.
did you ever sing in the choir?
Hmm. I've been in a number of choirs. I was actually in the Egyptian Church of Christ. I was at Flag Chapel senior choir. I was in quite a few choirs, quite a few
Hmm,
groups. I was in, but I chose to go solo. So you know, I
okay.
can de- I can depend on me, but it's hard to try to depend on everybody to get on the same page.
You better say that. You better say that. You can
Not
depend
to
on
say none of
you.
them guys wasn't good or good enough, and none of those people I was in the group. There's nothing negative about them. It's just I chose to, if I'm gonna put that kind of energy into it, I might as well do it and put it behind somebody that I know is gonna show up every time.
But when did you realize that you had that talent to where you can just sing any type of song? Like
I
when did
I used to I used to just do like old school R&B like Tyrone Davis, Sam Cooke, Otis Redding, those types of songs. And then and when R&B became real R&B, I would say when R. Kelly came out with Born into the 90s, that's when I started getting into R&B and country. I've just like I said, I'm a country boy. I've always enjoyed country ever since Dolly Parton 9 to 5. You know, when the TV go off and there's nothing but snow, they don't remember those that network when you didn't have but 2 channels and the rabbit ears. So I
Hmm.
was doing country back then. Country, if you ask me, that's my number one love. Southern soul was something I kind of got tricked into, if you
Tricked
will.
into.
Well, one of my one of my friends, he was like, you know, I heard you write this song and do this song, love songs, gospel. He said, man, I bet you can't write a Southern soul song. I said, well, what is Southern soul? I've never really paid attention to it. He's like,
Hmm.
I'm like, what is Southern soul? He let me heard a couple of songs, and I'm like, man, that's juke joint music, man. That's
Joint
what
me.
we, yeah, that's what we used to call juke joint music. You know, when they down there and them lady pulling on them long dresses and they, you know, that was that kind of. I said, man, a couple of weeks later, wrote the song, recorded it, finished it. He's like, dude, you the truth.
Mm.
You the truth, man. I was just messing with you. I said, well, you know not to challenge me with no music, man. Music is my love. That's my first love.
Mm. Mm. So,
And
well, how long ago was that when you started dibbling in Southern Soul?
maybe I want to say maybe 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So out of
I did
all the excuse me, but out of all the genres of music, which one is your favorite, or do you have a favorite?
country. I like country
Really?
music. Yes, it's country music to me is it's the only music left that's not tainted, if you will.
Hmm.
Everything else is kind of dressed up, but country music, they're still out there singing about my truck broke down, my tractor quit, my wife run off with my best friend, my dog got one leg. It's just pure everyday home life music. And that to me is some of the best music because I would have never thought, you know, it, it's it's just crazy. It's so simple, but it's so amazing. Every
Hmm.
everything else you can have artists out there claiming they got all, y'all ain't got that. I mean, it sounds good in the music to say, I'm riding in my drop top, and you probably never sat in a drop top in your life. It's country music is just honest. It's honest music.
Hmm.
Everything else, I think people dib and dab a little bit. They add
Hmm.
on, but country they don't add on. They don't even come out there in explosive clothes and stuff. They just come out in regular t-shirt and boots
Right.
and do
Yeah.
a whole concert. And these
Yeah.
are clothes they wear around the house.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Uh,
That's
so, so you write music for other artists and yourself, correct?
I've written some songs for some other artists. I primarily write for myself. It's been a couple of artists that I've collaborated with and we wrote a song together, and it's been some artists that I'm like, yo, try these lyrics. If you like them, they're yours. You can have them. We're not going to try to do no split with it. None of that. It's just take the lyrics, man. You know,
Okay.
I, I don't. I have no reservations about writing for anybody. If somebody come to me and say, "Can you write me a song with this?" I'm pretty sure I can. But it's I call myself a songwriter, but just basically write for myself.
Do you have like a creative process, or can you be just driving down the road and something hits you, you write it down, or what's your process like?
Well, it's crazy because I could be talking like you and I are talking now, and all of a sudden you say a phrase, and then I'm like, that's the title for a song.
Mm,
And then immediately I started to get a rhythm for the song in my head, and now I'm constructing a beat for it. And and pretty soon it gets patterned out, and I start writing it.
Okay.
And it's
There-
I could say the quickest I've written a song is probably, and it's not to boast or anything or to say anything about other artists, but I think the quickest I've written a hit song, I'll put it like that, is maybe 2 to 3 days.
Okay. Interesting, because I do like to hear, like, all artists have different creative processes, and I've had some to tell me, they can be, some of them that drive trucks, they can be driving down the highway and not even listening to music, and something hit them, and then they get to, so yeah, I like to hear that. So I am going to play your gospel song.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about that after we finish listening to the song. I do not own the rights to this music, but Mr. Soloman.
I do, and I give her the permission.
Kansu. Come here. Talk to Nana. Hey, mama. I miss you. I know you up there in heaven. Tell him to save a place for me.
Open up the gates for me, oh Lord. I want to go there. Open up the gates for me, oh Lord. I want to go there.
And there's a place prepared for me within the sky. Since I was young, I've been told. A place where angels gather every day to sing. And the streets are paved with gold. The streets are paved with gold. Where there's sunshine all the time. No more darkness, no more sickness, and no more dying. Where I can sit at the feet of the one who truly loves me with a love so pure it's blinding. Oh yes, Lord, I want to go.
Open up the gates for me, oh Lord. I want to go there.
I want to go.
Open up the gates for me,
Open up the gates.
I want to go.
Have I kept thy commandments, done thy will, and changed my ways? Oh Lord, I've tried with all my might. Have I loved my enemies as though I've loved myself? Can I truly say I'm in the light?
I'm in the light.
Have I treated people the way I want to be treated? Have I loved my neighbor like my friend? If my deeds have not been acceptable in thy sight, oh Lord, in the name of Jesus, forgive me of my sins and hear thy servant's prayer. Oh Lord,
I want to go up the gates for me.
open up your gate.
I want to go there.
Do this for me.
I want to go. Open up the gates for me. Open up the gates for me. I want to
go.
Open up the gates for me.
Open up your gates. Oh Lord, I beg of you. Do what you will, my life is yours. Just don't close those golden doors. Let you be heard from what I say. Let not thy servant go astray. And when my leaf of life is brown, send your holy angels down. Have my soul, take me home. Just don't leave me alone.
Open up the gates for me,
song brings back a lot of memories.
Woo! When I heard it, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, oh, my heart was just palpitating because, you know, I feel that song, I feel it. So let's talk about it. Let's get into this song. So
Hmm.
how did you come up with the what no, let me start over. What made you want to write a gospel song first?
Um, my grandmother took me to church. My mother always made us go to church. Um, I used to hate Easter because they always dressed me up in this little tight suit, and I never liked the suit. It was always just too tight because I got the hand-me-down suit, and there was nobody my height in the family, so it was
Mm,
high water, and it was tight and itchy, and I've church is just gospel has been a part of my life forever. My mother still had the big Bible sitting in the middle of the coffee table in the living room that had the pictures in it. A lot of
mm,
people don't remember that Bible, but it had all of those depiction of angels and all this stuff here. And I mean, gospel, I've always loved gospel because it's just a part of who we are.
mhm,
Without you can't say you're black and don't have no gospel background.
mm,
That don't go together.
mm,
It just simply can't go together. You that background catapulted you to other things. And for
mm,
me, gospel it was one of my mother and my grandmother's foundations. So they instilled that in us. And I've always written gospel. My gospel is a little different from everyone. It's not the typical gospel. It's not even the Kirk Franklin gospel. And people have it just took people a long time to gravitate to it. So I
mm,
decided to put it on the album with everything else. You,
mm.
you get the album, you're gonna get the gospel.
You're gonna
You're
get
gonna
all
get
of
the
it.
rap, you're gonna get the R&B, you're gonna get the hip hop, you're gonna get the country, you're gonna get the Southern soul, you're gonna get it all because I'm blessed to be able to do it all. Why not share it with the world?
Yeah, you can do it all. So how did you come up with the title of that song?
That that I would have to credit to my mother passing away.
I figured
Um,
that.
it was I think I was 3 songs from finishing the album, and then my mother passed away, and it hurt so bad because I always told her, I said, Mom, when I do this album, that's it. You ain't got to work no more. I got you.
Mm,
I'm sick of that ugly white uniform you wearing all the time. I'm gonna take care of you. But she left here before I could finish the album. So I said, well, I got 3 more songs before I complete the album, and let me write a song for my mother. And that particular song was written just for her,
mm,
just for her. I mean, I appreciate that people can say, yeah, a couple of people say, man, that song helped me through
yeah.
when my mother or my grandmother passed, and that's what I wanted it to do. Because
Mm,
me letting that go, what I felt when my mother passed away, me letting that go to the point where I could express how I felt through lyrics, that was the better way for me.
mm.
And that's what came out. And that happened to be one of my favorite songs on the album.
And I figured when I first heard it, I figured it was dedicated to your mom
Yeah,
because how I gravitated towards it, I was like, when I was listening to it, I was like, I understand, I feel his pain. I tell anybody when you lose a mother,
man, it's
you
different.
it
It's
hits totally
it's
different.
just it's
Yeah.
just different.
It is. And that song, when I first listened to it, because sometimes I listen to music a couple times, um, because I feel like the first time that I listen to it, especially if it's a new song, I feel like I missed something. But I listened to the other night, and I listened to it like twice, and I was like, "Ooh, I can relate to him, honey." Ooh, you know. So for the ones that still have their moms, you guys love on your mom, because when she's gone, it's a different type of hurt.
I didn't even care if my mother was ever wrong. In my eyes, I could know you're wrong and you're still not wrong.
Right. Right.
You were just that much to me. You
Mm.
know, that woman gave me unconditional love and unconditional whoopings.
No matter what.
And I appreciated both of them.
No matter what. I'm telling you, who you telling? Now we're gonna.
Excuse me. Let me get some.
Yeah, go ahead, because it's nothing like the loss of your mom. I'm telling you.
That is all. That's bringing back some real.
Yeah.
You got to get some tissue here and
That's
clean
fine.
myself up, because
That's okay.
I don't want to be on camera exposing my sensitivity.
That's okay, honey. Look, we all have a sensitive side.
Oh yeah.
You know, we can try to be the toughest person in the world, but honey, we got a sensitive side. You know, when it comes to our family, woo, child, woo.
Yeah, family is always important, but like I said, my mom was probably the most important person in my life. Matter of fact, I can say she was the most important person in my life. I love my children, love everybody else, but that woman there had a different place. It's just, she had a different place. And I hate that I couldn't finish the album before she passed, because she never got a chance to hear it.
Oh, she hear it. She hear it. She hear it, honey. She hear it. So you don't have to worry about that, honey. Mama up there dancing off that music, saying that my son said. My son said. So you good on that, honey. She got you on that. And tell everybody what's the name of that song.
That one there is called "Open Up the Gates." It's on my first album. I officially released on the 4th of July, 2003. But I'll go ahead and say I'm gonna re-release the album, because I really feel like I released it too early and a lot of people didn't get it. So I'm gonna re-release the album, and a lot of people out there that didn't get a chance to hear my first album, you'll get a chance to hear it, and then you'll understand why I'm going the direction I'm going with the second album.
Okay, I like that.
And the second album's almost completed. It's on the way.
The second one is almost completed and it's on the way. So you guys, I have several, like I said, I'm gonna go back real quick. He can sing every type of music there is, you guys. Gospel, rap, Southern soul, you name it. This guy is just like a jack of all trades when it comes to music. So I have several different songs. And the first song that I played, the intro, it was a country song. And I'm gonna let y'all listen to that too, because I want y'all to just be able to hear all of this talent. So I am going to play, hold on for a second.
Still trying to earn a dollar. I've got to change from the ways of this old blue collar. I work my fingers to the bones to pay my bills. Now my uptown dreams just went downhill. You laugh if you want 'em, but I don't think it's funny. Lord knows I got too much more than the end of a morning. my truck 'cause I couldn't make a payment. And I got a letter from the bank in regards to a bad check. I tried to call my baby, said I'm taking you out, but I didn't pay my phone bills past due amount. I'm catching pure hell from Monday through Sunday. Lord knows I've got too much more at the end of my morning. 7 days a week and I don't see a dime. Lord knows the government is robbing me blind. How's a man ever gonna get on his feet when there's too many ends to meet? Man, I need money like a fish needs water. Yeah, between the lint and the change, I ain't got a quarter. Everything you see is everything that I own. Lock, stock, and barrel, hell, the dogs even gone. You're wondering why I'm walking around every day from this. Lord knows I got too much more at the end of the morning. Yeah, I got too much more at the end of the morning. Somebody lend me a quarter.
Oh yeah,
Woo! Honey,
I had fun recording that song.
broker
I
than a
really
skunk.
did. I had some major fun recording that song.
You did. I mean, the truck was repoed. Your cell phone bill was past due. You couldn't even call because
Regular day life.
life.
That's why I like country. It's just regular day life.
Day life. Now, what's the name of that song?
That's called Too Much Month at the End of My Money. Well, the song is Too Much Month. And what it is it's a song about how your money runs out before the month does.
Come on.
So if you by the time you get to the end of the month, you broke.
The week.
Yeah.
Now it's the
And
week. By the time you get paid on Friday, you do what you need to do. That's it. Like
you broke. That's it's over with. You might have enough to splurge on getting you a little bottle of wine or maybe a 6-pack, but
the splurging is now being able to fill your car up with gas. That's the
okay.
splurging.
And
Not
that's
just
what the song was, and that's what the song was really about, how hard it is just to live everyday life.
it is.
Yeah.
That's a true
But I
song.
tried to take something gloomy and make it fun. So,
Right.
people can be like, yeah, I'm broke, but you know, gotta
So
laugh about it.
the good guitar was that a guitar? Somebody playing the guitar?
Um, that was a lead guitar, steel guitar, or what they call a pedal guitar. That's that one makes that wang,
Oh
that's
yeah.
different sound. And
Okay.
some call it a table guitar because it's actually played flat. It's not
Oh,
held like this. It's played like on a table.
okay.
And I met this guy, Gary D, down in Moultrie, Georgia, and he had just moved down from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the songs I have, the music's in my head, but I can't play the instruments.
Hmm.
So I have to find producers and artists and band members that can actually play this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I bumped into Gary D and I said, Gary, I got this country song. And he's like, country song? I know he was looking at me like, black guy, country song, come on. I said, yeah. He said, well, I know they're doing it, but you got a country song? I said, yeah. He said, well, let me hear it. I started singing it. He said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He set the studio up to record and put the metronome on. And he said, don't worry about nothing I'm doing. You just sing it the way you're supposed to sing it. Sung it. Gary D recorded it. 2 days later, he brings it back to me like this. I'm like, are you serious?
Wow.
I'm like, dude, this is crazy.
Wow.
And this one man played the majority of those instruments himself.
Now
One
that's
guy.
talent.
I
That's
couldn't have met him at a better time. And I told him, I said, well, now I got somewhere I can go where there's an actual country music producer.
mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody else I was dealing with, they were trying to do country, but it just wasn't coming out country.
Country, right, right.
I wanted
Country,
real down to earth country.
country. And you
Country.
did it. Country. You did
Thank
it.
you. I mean it's I couldn't have been more happy with it. I'm like, Gary, you did your thing, man. You really did your thing, and I appreciate meeting him. I appreciate God putting him in my path because, like I said, all of the songs I write, it's hard to get the right producer to give me the right sound,
Right,
and
right.
these things prolong you getting the product ready because if it's not up to par, I'm not releasing it.
There you go.
I will not cheat my fans. I'm not one of those artists that go and do a show and got my lead vocal turned down low playing behind me. That's not it.
Mm,
Everything you see me, my fans are the best. And I'm going to treat them with respect, just like they treat the music with respect. I'm going to come there and give you a full show.
mm-hmm.
You're not going to hear, if anything you hear in my music, it'll be the background vocals in the hook or the chorus. But everything you hear that the lead's supposed to do, you're going to hear that from me.
Yeah, he ain't
I
lying.
I can't cheat my art. I can't cheat my audience. I will never do that.
Mm. Well,
Never.
let me ask you this. So, if there was two female artists that you could collaborate with, who would it be?
Hmm. I would wow. In any genre,
Yeah, with you because you can sing all types of music. So yeah, any genre of music.
I would love to do a song with um what's her name? She just released this new song, India Irie.
Oh yeah.
I would love to do a song with her. I, I, I like what she stands for. I like what she represents. Her music is fanatically crazy to me. It's
Mm,
just she is in a class by herself.
yes. Mm-hmm.
And as far as a male artist, it's a couple of them. I would love to do a collaboration with, but above all, probably um, Darius Rucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you went. Oh,
yeah, I would. Darius broke the mold, so to speak, because he left Hootie and the Blowfish, took a chance in going into country, and you're leaving pop/rock music, and your first country album, you won Best New Country Artist of the Year,
okay. Hmm.
and I'm like, dude, this. I need to get out with him. I need to do a song with him,
Hmm.
you know,
Okay.
because I
Okay.
heard I heard the one he did with the artist Dax or Dox or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's Dax or I think he's Nigerian. But Dax he kind of does some of the same things, but that's a real nice song they got. And I
Okay.
would really love to do a song with Darius Rucker.
And India Ari, like you said, she's just in a lane of her own lane. I have loved her since day one.
Oh man,
India Ari. So that would be
she,
good.
She is just, she's phenomenal. And I ain't taking nothing from no other female artists out there, rap, R&B, or whatever. But India Ari strikes something in my soul that's just, I don't get that from any other artist.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. I thought you was going to say Glorilla. Glow, what's up?
Yeah, Glow.
Glow doing it now. Glow doing the gospel. Glow doing it now. So
well, you know, I ain't knocking nobody. I'm never gonna judge anyone. You do whatever your conscience can live with. Because at the end of the day, your conscience is gonna be your only judge.
Right.
And if you can't consciously look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, this song didn't misdirect anybody, or because I've always wanted my music to stand for something good.
Right.
And I wanted to go generations.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do like Michael Jackson music. When I was having children, my children, y'all wasn't in Michael Jackson's era. But y'all still know him and love him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this man's music went 5 generations.
Yeah.
I'm like, they still out there moonwalking now.
Right. Still wearing the glove and the
this
jacket.
Is what I want my music to do. I've always said I want to be the first artist, you know, to have a #1 hit in all top 5 categories at the same time.
Come on now.
I've always wanted that because no other artist has ever done it.
Okay, now.
No other artist that wrote the songs and performed the songs. I want to have a #1 song in rap, gospel, country, Southern soul, and hip hop all at the same time.
Come on now. And anything is possible. And you do it all, like literally do it all. So I have another song. I think is it Cut a Rug?
Cut a Rug. It's a Southern soul song.
Now this is the Southern soul song. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to play this and then we'll talk about it. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Tonight, baby, you the shit. Oh, step up in the club, looking mighty fine. Ow, that's your jam right there. Play that one more time. And look at that smile. Ain't felt this good in a long while. Woo! Baby, you can go and cut a rug, or you can let it go, girl, let it all. Pride is for. Only be yourself. Don't worry about what they say. Yeah. Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'll be damned, y'all. can go cut a rug. You can let it go. And let it go. And let it all hang out. That's what pride is for. That's what pride is for. Be yourself. Don't worry about what they say. Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. And baby, you can go cut a rug. And you can let it go. And let it all hang out. That's what pride is for. I'm gonna be yourself. Don't worry about what they say. Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. See, we having a party, party, having a party, party. See, we having a party, party. We having a party, party. Said it ain't no party like an old school party, 'cause an old school party don't stop. Come on. Y'all heard me? Said it ain't no party like an old school party, 'cause an old school party don't stop. Y'all better come on. Baby, you can go and cut a rug, and you can let it go, and let it all hang out. That's what pride is for. Only be yourself. Don't worry about what they say. Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. Baby, you can go and cut a rug, and you can let it go, and let it all hang out. That's what pride is for. Don't be yourself. About what they say. Hold on, Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. Baby, you can go and cut a rug, cut a rug.
Oh, hey, that's what I'm talking about. And I think that song was made for me because when I walk through the door, I don't care. I like to dance. I can't dance, number one, but I dance from the time I get there until the time I leave. So I be cutting.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sister, y'all came here to party. Go party. Go party.
I don't get out that much. So when I get out, honey, I have a good time.
Go on and cut a rug. Like the old folks say, boy, look at him out there cutting the rug. Go on, cut a rug.
Exactly. Now, see, that was your Southern Soul song. So I played your gospel song, your Southern Soul song, your country song, and I have another one called Too Much. Now, what do you classify Too Much as?
Too Much, that's the same song. That's the country song. Too Much More.
Okay, because I got that in there twice then. So
okay,
so I think I put everything. Okay, yeah. So for the ones that's just jumping on, this is Mr. Joe Soloman himself, and he can sing all types of music. But what I want you to do, Joe, just do a little something for everybody. I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm trying to think of that song you were singing. That Anthony Hamilton song that you were singing. I can't remember what it was. You just do what you do.
Let's see. The temperature done changed. I'm actually in Valdosta, Georgia. I live in Delray Beach, Florida, but I've been up here helping some friends out with the hurricane damage and stuff there. Yeah. Helene came through here and she brought hell with her.
She did in Augusta too. Yes, most definitely. It's sad.
I gotta go check on my family in Millersville, make sure they're all right. But let's see. Let's see here.
I put you on the spot then.
Yeah, but
I did. I'm good for that.
It's okay. I'm gonna come through. This is actually a song that is going on the second album. It's called One of Mine, and I guess I don't really know what genre it's gonna really be classified, but here goes nothing. Say, lady, where do we go from here? What's the plan on getting this right? I can admit with no problem I could be a better husband. But when you plan on acting like my wife, no, don't go get upset, 'cause baby, we both to blame. All that tit for tat stuff has got to go.
Mm.
What's mine is yours. Pull out chairs, open doors. Love you out your shoes and so much more.
Woo!
But that's one
That
of the
tit for
songs
tat.
that's going on the album. I didn't want to go too far out because, like I said, the temperature didn't change. My sinus is acting up, but
Yeah.
I don't have no excuses. I'll still do it. It's no problem.
You
But
did. That's what we wanted to hear. I just wanted you to just give him a little sample of Joe Solomon himself, why he's
oh,
here himself, you know. So Joe, is there anything that you would like to mention while you're on here?
if y'all down in the Delray Beach area in Florida, November the 9th, I'll be performing down there live. If you go on my TikTok page or go on my Facebook page, it's Joe Solomon, JoeSolomon. Just go on there. I'll post whenever it's going to be in the time frames and all that. And I thank Vicky and I appreciate the audience that did join in. I appreciate y'all for having me. I really do. I'm always humble, and I just appreciate the opportunity for someone to hear me, to hear my music. And I hope y'all appreciate the music that I'm putting out there. And I got some more stuff coming, but I ain't going to release that yet. It's a little too early.
Too early, too early. But y'all know I'll get it when it come out. So
Oh yeah, you definitely gonna get it.
but me and Joe go back 2 years. So Joe, I've seen Joe
I'm
perform.
finally here.
Yeah, and I've seen him perform, you guys, and I'm telling y'all, his performance is awesome, like from the beginning to the end. I'm so serious. When my husband and I, when we first saw you and we was driving back from Atlanta, I think we talked about you the whole time. I was like, where did he come from? Like,
I tell you, it's one of my main goals is to see that it's funny how you say that because I'm from a little small town, Milledgeville.
yeah,
But Milledgeville has so much talent there. But we rarely get the opportunities like they get in Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit,
yeah,
California. We rarely get that. And even the ones in Atlanta, they have their own circuit. And
right.
you got to weave your way through all of that just to get in there. And by the time you get in there, you find out that you might have got knocked over the head.
Mm,
And it's sad that it's not enough people that's reaching out to these other young and upcoming artists because and you don't have to judge their craft. Their craft is their craft.
mm,
If it's good, then support them. You know what I
mm,
mean? Support the
mm.
artists. And I've done shows with Calvin Richardson, Pokey Bear, um, Uncle E, all these people, and you know, it's just you got to support us. That's the only way you're gonna, because like you're saying, how are they gonna find us if they don't come to these little places and see where we are?
Right. And it's
Because it's
talent.
it's talent in them places, man.
It
It, it,
is.
it really is. When I met West Love is actually from where I am now, Valdosta.
Mhm.
I met West Love almost 15, 20 years ago.
Wow.
Her and Stan Butler, and I know these artists, and you know, West, she got her break, she got her thing, and she's doing her thing. But like I said, come back and get these people from where you're from and say, hey, if you do this and do this, there's a wonderful opportunity for you. No,
Mhm.
we ain't gonna get into none of that buffoonery, but we're trying to offer you an opportunity to get your stuff out there. because I've been independent ever since I've started.
Oh, okay. Well,
I've
yeah,
been
independent
fully
is,
independent.
yeah,
Everything I've
doing
ever
everything
done,
yourself.
I funded it. There's no sponsors. That ain't even people sending me a GoFundMe. It ain't even none of that. It's just me out there grinding, doing work, doing whatever I gotta do to put the money into me, you
Right.
know.
Right.
And I'm
And
glad that I met you because now I can say I have a team, somebody that's actually giving us, and y'all make sure y'all go out there and support Vickey and support her podcast and support what she's doing because she's giving artists like me a platform to be seen and heard. And there's no way I can express myself because
well,
you're
that's
the
what.
first, you're my first ever interview ever. And I'm serious. I was sitting here telling my friend, I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done that. What do I do?
It's easy. It's just like singing.
Yeah,
It's
and
easy.
it was, and it's good, and I appreciate your platform. I really do.
And you got to get on more because it's more like Southern Soul podcast. Like it's not enough of them, but it's Real to Real, Cadillac Man.
Hmm.
I, I just
Well, I
probably,
take that back. I did one with Cadillac Man,
okay, Cadillac Man, yes.
but for some reason the connection got real bad, and we were supposed to reschedule. I don't think he aired that one. But the
Mhm.
one that he does have on there, I actually just did the shout out and the thank you, but I don't think he ever actually aired it because it got messed up so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Chief Inglewood. It's I'll get you the name of them.
Okay.
So you can get on those podcasts because I tell everybody get on those podcasts because you never know who is watching. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I've had people to get booked from by promoters from being on live with Vickey P.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, and that's what it's about. That's what I want to happen. Like I want people to get booked. I want people to, you know, get promote them, especially the new artists. That's like my thing. Like I was like, because I know how it felt when I first started my podcast. I was like, okay, you know, okay, I'm interviewing. Okay, and people to me, people like to that sometimes people don't, well, it's not sometimes, this is true. People don't jump on the bandwagon until they see other people jump on the bandwagon.
Or their favorite artist jump on the bandwagon.
Or yeah, or just favorite, just people in general, because when I
Yeah.
first started my podcast, like I was doing live interviews, and to me, I felt like, okay, I am providing a service, which ended up being a great service because I stream, you can see, some of you guys can see my numbers, but y'all don't actually see my numbers. So where it may look like, well, oh, she just only had this, but I'm streaming. So it's the numbers are different. But
Yeah.
if people are just funny like that. If they don't see certain people doing certain things, they're just not gonna do it. And I think once I got over that part, I was like, well, it is what it is. Either you want to do it or you don't. Like that's just what it is. And once I
Oh
got
yeah.
through that and got through the point of this is what I do, this is why I do it, and I'm going to continue to do it. If I have somebody that don't agree with it, then that's fine because everybody have their
No.
own opinion. You're
Well,
not going
you're
to stop
gonna have
singing.
those.
Yes, you're not going to stop singing just because
Oh
somebody said, well,
no.
I don't like his music. You're not going to stop singing because of
If
that.
I post a song, if I post something on my TikTok or post something on Facebook and I see where they've given it the thumbs down or posted on YouTube and people, it's not for everybody. It's only for
Right.
those that it's for,
That's it. You're
and
exactly right.
I'm not upset. I don't get mad and be like, man, who that was that didn't like my music, man? No, it's
Right.
people have their own perspective.
They do.
And I
They
have no
do.
right to direct anyone's perspective other than my own.
They do. I
You
think
know?
sometimes we just have to get over certain things. And once we get over those things, it's like, okay, like
Yeah.
that's not even why I'm here. Like, this is why I'm here. So, but I appreciate you coming
Oh,
on.
man.
I have been supporting you since I met you 2 years ago. You know
Thank
I
you. And I
have,
appreciate you.
and
And
I'm
I
gonna
know
keep
from
supporting
I
you.
will be supporting you to my fullest. Anytime you need me for whatever, it does not matter. If you need me to go and pick somebody up and get them to the show or get them to wherever, it don't matter. I'm serious. This is I love showing my gratitude for those that help me.
I appreciate it.
And this has been a wonderful help for me because now your people get a chance to see me and then they can follow and say, well, okay, I saw you on such and such show. Okay. Then I'm
That's
gonna call you and say, Vicky, I picked up 15,000 followers messing with you.
oh, child. Get
Messing
that.
with you, girl, I done picked
Put
up
it in the universe.
15,000 followers.
Let's put it in the universe, honey. Let's put it in the
Uh,
universe.
when the nigga, you in Augusta, right?
I got married and I moved. I'm in Alabama.
You in Alabama? Well, it don't make no difference if I'm coming through Alabama on such and such. I'm taking you and your husband to dinner. Hands
Yup.
down, that's it. That's it.
Listen, I have had so many nice artists. They'll call me, they'll text me after I do their interview, and I've had so many Vicky, you whatever you need me to do. If you want me to come and perform, if you want, I was like, I don't know how to put on a show, but I think I'm gonna have to put on one because I put
Put
on a
on one.
big show
Put
with
on one.
with everybody who got me, So I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it. I just got to figure
That's
out where. That's
it
the
keeps coming to you. So that must be your next level.
yeah. Well, it is coming. I mean, I have had at least I've probably had at least 30 artists that I've interviewed. Like,
Man,
I got you. Like,
you've had you've had 5, 6 shows.
I probably could have. I'm sleeping on blessings, right?
They say he works in the mysterious ways. We
I
just got
know
to
it.
figure out if this is one of those
I
mysterious
I
ways.
I do. I'm trying.
I
I'm
will support you. I'll come do the show promo.
I know. I'm praying about it. I just got to figure out where, just the location, because
Sister, you better quit missing your blessings.
I know, and I want everybody to win. I want all of us to win. I
And
just
see,
got
you in Alabama. Most of the artists that you've had on your show, Alabama has never seen them.
but I know. I just got to figure it out. I just got to figure it out.
Well,
See,
whenever you figure it out, and if
I
you
got
need my help, I'm there.
I got to see
I
Augusta,
promise you I'm there.
like I know Augusta, like I can move around and hey, let's do this. Alabama, I'm still fresh and new up here, but
Have it in Augusta.
yeah, that's probably gonna be my next step, Augusta.
Have it in Augusta, then move to Alabama.
You know what? That's a good idea. We're gonna have to talk about this thing, honey. We're gonna talk about this
I'm here.
thing.
I promise you I'm here. The only
I got-
time I ain't gonna be here is when you can't click that screen on and see my face, or you can't pick that phone up and hear my voice.
That's
Then
what
you
I'm
know
talking.
they done took me on the glory.
Well, and I got you. Whatever you need from me, you can. All you got to do is call me. I
I
got you. When your
appreciate
new
you. Thank you.
music drop, send it to me. I
I'll
like
make sure I get it
videos.
right to you.
I like videos. So if you have videos, send
That's
some of
what I'm
those.
working on next. I was working with some people, but the quality of the video was not exactly up to par. So now I'm looking like, okay, well, I got what I paid for.
Oh,
So
come on.
let me go up to here over the $1,000 mark. Now I know I can get something good.
You better do it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get what you pay. If you paid $5, don't look for $50 work because you're going to get what you pay for.
I was paying under 200.
But that's why you got what you get. Look, when I first started doing my podcast, I was just doing them Facebook Live simply because I was just figuring things out. I had to see how things go and blah, 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 blah. And then when I was doing them Facebook Live, sometimes I couldn't get the artist on. Sometimes it'd cut off. It was so frustrating for me. So I was like, okay, it's time for me to invest in myself. So I started investing. I started spending money. And then the quality is so much better. And I can do so many different things with streaming now. Because like I said, it's streaming everywhere in different countries, everywhere. So yeah, you got to invest in yourself. But like I said, I think I'm going to put together something in Augusta. I just don't know when. But I'm going to let you know.
Let me know when you do it. I'm there.
So tell everybody your social media handles.
You can get me on Facebook at Joe Soloman, JoeSolom. You can get me on Instagram at Ross Search 9933 RASERCH, and you can get me on TikTok at Joe Soloman.
All right, Joe. And if anybody wants to book you, do they need to go through that social media, or can they call you? Okay.
Give me 1 minute.
Hold on, y'all.
They have to. If they want to book me, all they got to do is just call me. My number's on my social media.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Just hold on a minute. Well, let me do this, y'all. Have you guys tried Canada Dry? This is the fruit splash. This is delicious. You guys need to try it. I think I got this from Walmart. It is so good. It's like one of the holiday drinks, you know. They have the blueberry, the cherry, but y'all need to try this. This is good. Joe cut off. Well, let me do some advertising right quick then, because Joe cut off. We was just talking about what I was doing Facebook Live and how things used to just cut off. All right, let's get into it. All right, Shack Bash Soul on the Sea from April 24th through April 28th, 2025. If you guys are interested in the cruise, please contact 832-491-5382. And guess who will be on the cruise? The Whites, me, Vickey P, the Whites, the hubby. We're going to have a good time on the sea. All right, guys, guess who's on this flyer? Y'all see me down there at the bottom. So the Lady Songbird, Jenda and Howard's 50th and 55th birthday party. It's going to be in Augusta, Georgia. I will be hosting. We will have Ray Rush, Jermaine, Miss Monique, Willie Rich, The Merchant, Stacey Adams, Carletta, and Lady E. So you guys, if y'all are interested in a ticket or any information, go to the Lady Songbird, go to her social media and just inbox her for more details. November the 16th, comedy show on the 5th floor featuring Bra-Man. Y'all know who Bra-Man is from the Martin Lawrence show. This is November the 16th. You could go to Joker's Comedy on the Move social media page and message them for more details or ticket information. The same thing will be going on November the 15th. This will be in Greenwood, South Carolina. Again, Bra-Man from the 5th floor, Joker's Comedy on the Move. Just message them for more details. All right, Friday, December the 13th, T. Rayner's birthday bash. Y'all see it? Humboldt, Tennessee. We are invited. We're going to try to make it, but That's so close to the December 14th for us, but we're definitely going to try to make T. Rayner's birthday bash. You got Stacey Adams, you got Bad News, man. You got a whole lot of good Southern Soul artists on this for this birthday party. So if you guys need information about this birthday party, go to T. Rayner's social media page and just message him for more details. Now booking, call my sister, Tanya Partlow, at 404-307-5445. Southern Soul artist. He's available for concerts, parties, and private events. The Houston Country Cowboy. Y'all heard me. Call 404-307-5445. That was a lot. There was a lot of promotion at one time, you guys, but we got a lot of stuff coming up before the end of the year. My last week with Live with Vickey P will be the week prior to Christmas. I'm going to shut it down until 2025. But you know what? I still got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people coming on. It's going to be a vibe. I can't really tell you guys who will be on next week. Let me think. My sister have my list and she's not even on here, but I tried to get her to do a flyer like she used to do with all the different artists and the different dates so you guys can know who's next. But she's not doing that anymore. Y'all gonna have to get on to it. But anyway, you guys, thank you for joining Live with Vickey P tonight. It's always a vibe. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will see you guys on Monday. If you would like an interview for 2025, you can call 404-307-5445. That is Tanya. 404-307-5445, or you can email at livewithvickeyp@gmail.com. If you email us, make sure you put your name and telephone number. So guys, that's it. I will see you guys next Monday. Have a good night.